It's week 1 of the National Football League.
A new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. On the return, here's Jerome Ford. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now the NFL's 3rd leading rusher last year, it's Nick Chubb. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Watson's throw here into the hands of Moore. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
I know some guys that love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Now it's Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. Well, what a start to the season here. Cincinnati and Cleveland, AFC North rivals, Ohio rivals. I don't know what to make of this division. It feels like anyone could win it, including these Browns.
And you're right about that and how historic.
Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, 54 yards. And the Browns are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 7-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. And this will be our first chance in the new season to see the new fair catch rule for 2023. Yeah, this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bengals now set for their first possession, and it's Pro Bowler Joe Burrow who leads this offense in his 4th season now out of LSU.
Burrow may be young in his career, but he's helping the Bengals to one of the best stretches they've ever seen. 12 wins last year, which matched the team record, and they made the conference championship game in back-to-back seasons for the first time ever. At the center of it all is the man they call Joey B. 35 touchdown passes last year and almost 4,500 yards.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked up by Grant Delpit. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. So they gave up the big play on the touchdown in the first drive, Charles, and now they were looking for a big play of their own. Instead, they throw the interception.
And, Brandon, they came right out and went for it, trying to push the ball downfield. But remember, the other side ran a few plays before their big one, so they got a little impatient there, and it cost them.
To throw on 2nd is Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Maybe a free play for Watson. They'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
I think that's going to stand, partner.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different, and I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about 00, like Jim Otto used to wear or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Delay of game, offense.
Everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15. Again, it's Burrow. This one complete to Yoshibas. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 27-yard line. Burrow will throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. Herb Smith Jr., 27 yards. And the Bengals are back within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. Last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Watson now to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. credit that to the former Texas Longhorn, Joseph Osai, who got in there. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? They'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Miles Murphy, that is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Here's Jones. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. With fingers crossed here, first quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, look and repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Herb Smith Jr. already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up. McPherson now for the extra point. Now we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it as we resume action. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park. And I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
On second down, here's Watson. That one caught downfield by Watson. And he gets this one just shy of the 30. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Watson on the move to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Here's Watson. And there's Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Off of play action, it's Watson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jermaine Pratt fighting in and dropping him for the loss. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Up the middle, it's Chubb. Fighting his way through contact. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Here's Watson. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle 3rd of the field, and that brings up 4th.
Results here, 4th down.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And he is caught. And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1. Now Watson. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Watson. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back in the 24. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. To throw is Watson. And that is incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd. Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. Hopkins' kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And that flag accepted.
Automatic first down.
So 1st and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 10-yard line.
Now it's Watson. A bootleg. And this is caught. Touchdown. His third touchdown pass of his first half, and the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins, and the lead is now 21-14. So that drive spans 13 plays.
And it's Amari Cooper who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now it's Burrow.
Open man is Yoshivas.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now it's Burrow. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Andre Yoshivas with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all, but right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Now a first down throw. Watson.
Quick throw, and he's got Amari Cooper. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 3rd and 2. Watson work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Browns first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. From the 50, it's Watson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw, Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Browns defense has a touchdown. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Burrow. This one complete to Yoshibas. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. First down, but this one lines up to be incomplete.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. Again, it's Burrow. And he can't escape, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the save, but now we're bring up 3rd down. Looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Bengal offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together, come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Burrow looking to pass. And that is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I think it's safe to say he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forcing throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he's fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Now Burrow. one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
To the air again, Burrow. This is caught. Touchdown. Andre Yoshivas making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Bengals have come back to make it a 2-point game. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's Jones on the return. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. And out now, here come the Bengals. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score.
There he goes, left side. Down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Andre Yoshivas now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Bengals have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Watson hooking up with Cooper there for the Cleveland 1st. Chubb will get the call, running left. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Nick Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Nick Chubb. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Hopkins with the extra point. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Handoff comes to Chubb. Shedding the tackle. And a stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. 105 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Running for it. Here's Chubb. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 13. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. And that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now Burrow on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Bengals. Andre Yoshibas, 48 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. 4th now to return it. Fielded just outside the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Cleveland offense making their way out. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Now a throw here to his running back. There he goes again. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb. Now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Browns are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals offense returns to the field, and their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow looking left side, and it's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they're going to speed things up here. 1st down, here's Burrow. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. Touchdown! Irv Smith Jr. with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Browns 42.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Ford now to return it. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now Nick Chubb and the Browns get set for their next possession. He has been a factor in a multitude of ways. Over 100 yards rushing. He's approaching that number in the receiving category, too.
And you know why I've always respected guys who can have these types of games? As a runner, you're going through a pile.
There he goes, left side. Escapes the defender. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 131 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Now Watson. Looking middle, and that's complete. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Watson. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 9. Here's Chubb on the read option. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Browns on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Sam Hubbard in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. Hopkins' kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The Bengals getting set to go. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a 1-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. A big play there on the catch and run. 72 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's got him. Touchdown, Bengals. Irv Smith Jr. from 3 yards out. And the Bengals are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
Watson now to throw.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Watson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So now just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Now it's Burrow. Escaping the... And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Burrow. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The ball on the 32, it's 2nd and 2. Now it's Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a 1st down.
And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard
From the gun, here's Watson. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Joseph Osai picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to pick up the Browns' 1st down. And that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. That one caught downfield by Watson. And he's going to be stopped right there at the 21. On 1st down, it's Watson. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Watson off play action. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now a stoppage here for an injury. And, oh, boy, that looks to be the quarterback, Watson. Here now, 3rd and a yard. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Browns. Justin Watson. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Burrow throw. Open man is Yoshivas. Touchdown Bengals. Andre Yoshivas. 42 yards. And the Bengals tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Ford now to return it. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Throwing on second and long. Walker, quick throw, and he's got Amari Cooper. And he'll be knocked to the ground right there at the 22. Walker from the gun on third down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Jones on the return. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And the Bengals take over first and 10. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Grant Delpit, and the Browns are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own.
On first and 10, Walker. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Off the play fake, Walker under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And quickly they get to the line. Play action now, Walker under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete.
It's a turnover on down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
Potential grounding. Offense.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now it's Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Andre Yoshibas, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Another opportunity now for the Browns offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now Walker. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
To throw is Walker. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
You got to stay with it.
That's true. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. The Bengals drive about to get going. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the fourth quarter. Now, one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. Well, this was not just the opener.